Either way, I can't trust anybody now in this organization to make any decisions because you have no idea what you're doing based on this alone.
It's another thing they're going to have to answer to, which I didn't want. It's February, whatever. The Super Bowl is going to be played this week. My team really shouldn't be talked about. I got a head coach. I got a general manager. I really should be out of the news. And I know that locally, there's a little thing that could put you in the news locally. ESPN.com just put this up as a main story on the NFL.com.
Because it is a great story to talk about from an NFL perspective because you had a quarterback that was lied about. Either he was lying or the organization was lying or everybody was lying.
Why couldn't he just go on that show and pitch some Windex? Whatever the hell he was pitching.
I go back to what we talked with Todd France about, and we've talked about this before. Sometimes you forget where you're at. Sometimes you have a real rapport with someone that you're talking to, and you don't even realize what you're saying. But this goes back to, again, gross negligence on the part of the Falcons. My best guess is no one talked him through this. Nobody from a PR standpoint said, look, remember.
I don't want to get into this.
Remember the injury deal. Because I'm going to say why I think it was that way, and I'll allege it was that way, because I don't trust anybody in that organization, top to bottom. It's incompetence.
I shouldn't be in the news the Tuesday before the Super Bowl. I got a head coach. I got a general manager. I shouldn't be in the news.
Not to mention the fact that now this story is growing, something else we talked about at the beginning of the show that we talked about last week, but for some reason now is a bigger story. Terry Fontenot was the only GM not at the Senior Bowl. The only one. And the other teams who didn't have GMs there don't have GMs. How's that possible? Gross negligence. I'll use the term again. All of that applies to the Falcons and everything they do. All of it.